Hi my butterflies, it's your girl assatamarie, aka Miss Marie, aka The Style Alien, and we are back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a 3-day fast that I went on. I'm going to be telling you guys why I went on the fast, when around the time where I started, where it popped in my head, how, and basically what I experienced during the fast. So it's going to be long, but it's going to be beautiful. I recommend everybody go on a fast at least once in their life. I felt like, it brought me closer to God. It definitely opened my eyes to a lot of the things that He wants me to do, and kind of just allow Him to speak to me directly. Fast, I wanted to change a lot about my life. I wanted to change the way that I eat, and just implement discipline in my life in a different way. So, without further ado, how do you say it? Whatever. We're going to get into the video, honey. I'm just going to go through my journal and I'm going to read to you guys some of the things in the process, basically the mental process that brought me to the journey. Start with, I think it was around September, if I'm not mistaken. The dates is going to be off, but the actual days for the fast will be correct. So, I remember going on YouTube, and usually I watch spiritual videos on YouTube, Christian videos on YouTube, and this day, out of nowhere, I never even thought about a fast, but a video about a 3-day fast popped up, and I was like, this has to be God. Like, He wants me to go on a fast. And I was just like, why do people go on fast? What is the purpose? To cleanse their system, to like, what is it? And as I was watching my video, they were saying that they felt so much closer to God and God was able to speak to them. Now for me, I know that I speak to God usually through dreams, also through reading the Bible. He'll give me signs that He'll know that I can only understand, like butterflies, for example. One of the things that He always uses to catch my attention. So He has His different ways of speaking to me, and it's different for everybody. But on fast, because you're not eating, your spirit is kind of taking over your body, and that gives Him a chance to directly contact you and directly speak to you. So that was that. I learned that about the fast. So I'm like, okay, this sounds like something that I would be into. This particular fast that I wanted to go on, I would only be drinking water, and that's it. Like, no food, just water for 3 days. And I was telling myself, I'm gonna do it. Y'all, I failed every time. Every time I tried, I failed, and I would be so disappointed in myself. Like, how could you let Him down? How could you let yourself down? You're not doing what you said you were gonna do. Da 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 da. Like, really beat myself up about it, because like, I really wanted to go on this fast. Okay, so on October 22nd, so it was in October, I failed my fast, and which you already know. I'm so disappointed, but I believe I was not giving it over to you, meaning I wasn't giving it over to God and put Him in full control. Also, I said, I know I cannot do this on my own. It is only possible if you are doing it. It is not my fast. It is your fast. You are putting me on this journey, and so it's your journey. I love you, God. So as you can see, I was super disappointed in myself. But I also wrote down the things that I wanted to get out of the fast after it, to get my purpose for life. He's always giving me like dreams of what I should be doing, around what I should be doing. I wanted to know for sure so that I wouldn't make a move without God. That was my biggest thing. I didn't want to make a move without Him. Also, my faith. How do I get closer to Him with my faith for life? I put which steps I should take career-wise, school-wise, for YouTube, etc. And for faith, I put I want to grow my faith. And I also asked Him about my future. So these were the simple questions that I needed to know. I'm going to tell y'all right now. In this fast, He gave me the answer to each one of those questions, okay? But I'm not going to tell you guys everything. I'm just going to tell you guys the things that I feel like could actually help somebody else. And I have a bunch of stuff like I'm starting to fast, thinking in my head, yeah, I thought I was starting to fast. I failed every time, and it was just like I would wake up and be so hungry and just go make something to eat. Like I could not do it. So we're going to start from 11:8. So on 11:8, I was in the shower after prayer where, you know, I asked God about my grandmother, and basically he played a song that was my grandmother's favorite song, Maxwell, Pretty Wings, and he played that song, and it was just like, okay, girl, you're on. And that was Sunday. And then on Monday, I had no appetite, like at all. I had no appetite at all. I didn't even realize until I went to go pray, and I'm like, I didn't eat today, right? And basically he took away my appetite. Like I had no craving for any type of food. And that day I was like, okay, I didn't eat. Day 1 of fast. Mind you, that day I was drinking water and coffee. That's it. I had a coffee in the morning, and then I was just drinking water. Now, in my mind, I had in my mind that a fast was supposed to be a specific way, but in that message that he gave me, it's like, it's my way, it's how I tell you to do it, you get me? So he was kind of grounding me to see that everything is not going to be the way that you want it, and that's just the reality of things. And so the first day of my fast, I wrote, yesterday you showed me that you hear me. You gave me a message in the shower and played Pretty Wings. You also left me thinking about what the pastor said. If I don't use my gifts, you will take them from me. You directed me and showed me exactly what you want me to do. I've had this vision from you, but it was blurred. Yesterday you made it clear. So on that day when I didn't eat and I had got back in the shower, like he just was telling me everything to do, step by step by step, like what to do, how to do it, and just giving me the full vision. Like I could see exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and where I'm supposed to be at. Okay, so he gave me a couple of scriptures after that because I was reading the Bible heavy while I was on the fast. God isolated me during the fast. So I would say, some people say it's okay to be around people, but he took me away from crowds and from a lot of people. And it was like, in that moment, I had no choice but to focus on God. That's it. And focusing on God, you're also focusing on you. So in that moment, I was able to take in all of the information that he was giving me. It was really beautiful. So that was the second day. And on the third day, okay, so on the third day, it started getting crazy, y'all. Like everything just started coming to me. It was so weird. So I went in the mirror of my house, and this book that has been in my house for years, like had to be more than 10 years, this book has been in my house. God said, pick it up. I picked it up. It's right here. Visions for Black Men. And when I say this book transformed the way that I see things, the way that it just transformed me into like a whole nother person, mentally though. It kind of elevated me mentally. And that same day I, prayed about it and prayed and asked God if he wanted me to read the book, and just, double checked everything. And y'all, this book was literally designed to change my life. I'm convinced, okay? It was beautiful. And then by that day, he also told me that I'm supposed to stop on the 14th of November. That's when he wanted me to stop the fast, to break my fast. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I was only supposed to do 3 days. That's like 5 days, okay? Like, I was just like, what, how? But I had to do it. And he literally took my appetite away and made sure that I was okay and made sure that I got through it. And y'all, it was the best experience of my life. By that Saturday, that 14th, I had figured out all of the answers to my questions. Every question that I had, he broke it down so that I could understand where I was going wrong. So I realized a lot. And everything that I realized is for different videos, because y'all, it's a lot. But the fast itself, what did I get out of the fast, and why would I recommend it to other people or other Christians or anybody who's looking to hear from God? He didn't just tell me what I'm supposed to do next. He told me why I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do next. Like, it's like what we think we have questions about, he has the answers and then some. And opening your mind up and your cleansing your body enough so that you can hear him, it's worth that. It's worth getting that information. As far as faith, he showed me you have to put as much effort into God as you want to see. So if you want to be close to him, you have to read your Bible when you wake up in the morning. You have to pray when you wake up in the morning. You have to pray before you go to sleep. Like, he showed me it's the initiative that brings you closer to him. Because for a minute I felt like I was getting pulled away from him, and like I didn't feel as close to God as I normally felt, and that was a big reason for me wanting to go on this fast as well. And y'all, it brought me right back. Like, I feel as though I've never been as close to him as right now. And we all make mistakes, we all have our moments, but God will, like what he told me during the fast, like, I will grab you by your neck and pull you right back to me. Like, he just has the power. And so yeah, that's one of the reasons. And he just gave me a lot of direction. What would I say was the hardest thing about the fast? The hardest thing about the fast was not allowing myself to let my body kind of control me and controlling my body. Like, it was some days when I was super duper tired to the point, like one of the days, I think it was the day when he introduced me to the book, I stayed up all night reading the book. So I didn't even go to sleep, and I had to get up the next day and I had to still do things and go to class. And you know, that was one of the hardest things, that okay, it's still life going on, even though you're getting all of this spiritual direction and you're talking to God the entire time, it's still life going on. So you still have to do those things, and he's going to take care of all of those things. Trust me, he's going to take care of you while you're going through life. But don't let your body control you. You control your body, and that's well, God controls your body, and that's what you have to, you know, abide by, and you'll be fine. I'm telling you guys, you will not, okay, regret it if you do the fast. And journal everything. Like, I've had this journal for a minute now, and I wrote every single experience down. So much. Yeah, so if you want to know anything else, or you have some questions about the experiences that I had, or whatever you want to know, just comment it, or you can message me. Whatever you want to do, I'm down, and I'll let you guys know more. But I just wanted to get that message out there, that I did do the 3-day fast. It did everything. Like, you can watch this video about it, but it's a bunch of videos on YouTube about it, and everything that they say, you guys, I thought, I don't know, no, it's the truth. Like, you really get so much direction, and it'll change your whole life. It'll change your whole perspective on life. I look at things so differently now. I feel like he matured me in a short period of time, but not the way that we would think maturing would happen. It happened mentally, and I think that's where everything starts. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to come and say that much. I do have more videos coming, and I'm gonna literally dedicate myself to taking y'all on this life journey with me. Okay, it's bigger than just hair, honey. It's bigger than just you know, the physical things. It's like real transformations that I'm going through right now, or at least I see myself going through, and that God is taking me through right now. It's beautiful, but it also can help other people, and that's what I want to do. I want to help you guys and show you guys the real. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, my butterflies. God loves you, I love you, and you better love yourself, honey.